Hello, and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. And hello, and welcome to special guest Jen, storyteller.
It's gonna be a fun game, Steven. I have a feeling. I hope. All right. So you learn
Who's
that
the demon?
Ned. Well, that would be you.
Oh man, that's not good. I thought you said it was going to be a fun game.
I think it will be. I think it will be. We shall see. So I think, like I said, I think this is only second time doing this one. So
You said Ned is the
Ned
minion?
is the minion, and your bluff rolls are Slayer, Undertaker, and Mayor.
Alright,
All right. Good luck.
thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, we were going to play a fun game, but for some reason some people hate BMR, so here we are playing Trouble with Violets. We have a returning person from yesterday, and Becky, who has graced our presence from time to time. I think she plays more werewolf than Blood on the Clocktower, but she's definitely been here enough at this point. Uh, so we're at 8, which is not a lot, but the threshold between a great crowd and not enough is pretty tight. Because 12 is the number that most people like to run, and 7 is the minimum. So 8's okay. It's not bad. I'm the Fang, as you can see, which is not great. We're playing Trouble Brewing, or Trouble with Violets. So if I can find an outsider, which there should be 2 of them, then I can turn a third person evil, which would be very good. Yep, I'll show you the rolls. The inspiration for the Grimoire background is a baby ride, because Trouble with Violets is like a watered down version of S&V. So it's the good characters from Trouble Brewing and the evil characters from S&V. So Ned could be the evil twin, the Cerenovus, the pit hag, or the witch. I do not know which. So let's be careful I'm not shouting in the main room in case the breakout rooms end. I hope he's not the evil twin, because that feels like a waste. I guess we'll find out. If I talk to him, and he is the evil twin, that is going to come off as sus. But I do talk to Ned a lot, so I don't know. But you will see I did forget to say, and hold on, I have a ton of snacks, so I will have to hide my face, because otherwise I'm going to show my food all over myself. The inspiration from my background there, can you guess what it is? No, of course you can't, because this doesn't make sense at all. I will go over here. It is the Vortex. I don't really know what the Vortex symbol is about, but to me that looks like rising smoke. So, rising smoke. That's for the Vortex. That's what that's about. In case it doesn't come up and you don't have any idea why that's there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. All right. Get my phone open so I can get my timer ready. All right, so we awake and Ravenswood bluff to see that I am impaled on a spork. Did I self-sabotage myself on the spork? Did someone push me? It's your job to figure it out.
Was it like a regular size spork? Like that'd be kind
It
of.
was like it was like one of the wooden spoons that you hang on the wall, but the spork version of it, so it was giant. It's very comical, actually. Um, uh, I'm gonna open up rooms, and we'll have 5 minutes. Don't all chat at once.
Reading all the rolls first before I start.
You had all night to do that.
Yeah. It's the good rolls from Trouble Brewing and the bad rolls from Sex and Violets.
Correct.
I think I accidentally closed off the room, so you might want to take me off that cool storyteller thing. I might do myself. So. Let's see. All right, who wants to talk?
I guess I will. You're my neighbor, anyways.
Yeah, let's go to my room.
All right.
Want to talk, Ned?
Sure.
All right. My room.
Your room. Is it higher? Oh, you're at the top. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Stephen, my room. Hello, Stephen, my room. Yeah, Stephen, my room, if you want.
Becky, do you want to go talk?
Sure. Since we're the only ones left, you can come to my room.
Yeah, awesome.
Hey, just I learned to be a lot less trusting of people after last night's little.
Oh, this you've only begun.
Yeah.
You'll get even less trustworthy after today.
Yeah. So I'll just ask bottom half, top half.
Yo, you're asking that.
Yes. Yeah, bottom half or top half or bottom half of good.
Well, I am the bottom half. Here, let me write the names out.
All I had to say is twinsies.
You're not gonna tell me which one?
After last night, I was a little bit mistrust. Let's just say I've gotten a little mistrusting after all the people most of the people that I was in solo rooms with last night turned out to be bad, including the storyteller. So, yeah.
Are you the good twin or the evil twin?
Neither.
You said you were twinsy.
What I mean is twinsies. What I mean is bottom half. I meant twinsies of bottom half.
Oh, I thought you were the evil twin.
Yeah, bottom half of twinsies.
Got it. I hear you. I thought that you were saying that you were the twin, and if that was the case, then the other twin.
Sorry, in this game, nah, I'm bottom half too.
Gotcha. In case you don't know, there's a role, the evil twin. If a minion is the evil twin,
Yeah,
then a good player is the good twin.
I've seen that in play-in videos, and that can really screw people's heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll head back to main room. Thanks for the info.
Yep.
All right, Becky, you want to talk?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go to your room.
All right. Who have I not initiated a conversation with? Matthew, do you want to have a talk?
We've already talked, haven't we?
That was why I had to word it with who have I not initiated a conversation with, because last time you initiated.
Yeah, but we can might as well talk while we're in here. So, as I said, bottom half. Nothing more than that. Right
That's fine.
now.
I have a bad habit where I go and I buy a bunch of junk food before I play, so I'm eating my ice cream.
If as somebody who has 4 false packets of junk food and is munching on several sweets as we talk right now. I totally relate. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to play a much more active role tonight. I was very passive last night because I didn't have much to do.
You just wanted to not be executed.
Yeah, that's all I had. That was all I had. I basically had to go around saying, "Don't." Yeah, and thankfully nobody else claimed. So that was my relief.
Jen, what's to your background?
The TARDIS.
What?
We'll
The
talk about
TARDIS
that later.
from
Doesn't-
Doctor Who.
It doesn't look like it's a TARDIS. It looks like
Yeah.
a gigantic
Like
machine.
an auto assembly plant. Yeah.
The TARDIS.
Inside of the TARDIS, I get it.
You're gonna
Yes.
show me how to like build a car.
It's bigger on the inside.
I forget which doctor that is, but
I think it's one of the more recent.
yeah, it's
witch
definitely more of the
doctor?
recent.
Is that what that show's about?
Huh?
Is it a witch doctor?
No,
Yes.
Wow, what?
What?
It's a
wish
Who
that
doctor.
If that were what the show was about, I'd probably watch it. Honestly, I have no patience for sci-fi.
I haven't watched it since Tenant, so
Oh man.
yeah.
Oh, I've
A
never
lot has
watched
happened.
it.
No,
Anywho,
a
take
little
a couple
couple of
minutes
years.
to talk, and if there's a lull, we'll open nomination.
Is a lull.
A lull. Yeah.
Lull.
Yeah.
I heard-
Lulls, oh god.
I heard some speak of twins. Did they want to come out?
Really?
Oh God.
Yes, scream.
I am not a twin.
All right, I'm the good twin. And Steven's the evil twin.
Wow. I wish I hadn't brought this up.
Oh man, I thought you liked to sow chaos in all your games, Steven. You weren't gonna tell everybody. You're gonna tell everybody.
Huh.
Hmm.
What are you doing, Varg?
I'm playing Blood on the Clocktower
Oh,
with my friends.
I remember earlier when we were going to play BMR, but then something happened.
I would never do that in 1,000 years. Really, you were mistaken about that one.
Twin sailors.
Okay, is there actually twins?
Sailors?
I'm not a twin. I don't know what Varg is doing.
I don't know. What are you doing?
I heard there was
Are you
twins.
a twin? Are you a Lin twin?
I don't
Who's
know.
Lin's twin?
Nominations are open.
I only talk to my neighbors. I am not suspicious of them.
That's
Yeah.
suspicious.
Wow, compelling. Second call for nominations.
We got 8. We can go a day without a kill. I'm good with that.
You
Mhm.
can get no kills depending on what characters are in play. I said this to a couple of people. This is my theory. If you are an outsider that can be executed, so anything but the saint, and I guess you would know if you're the drunk, but if you're the butler, if you're the recluse, I think you should not come out with that information. I think you should try to get yourself executed or to die at night, and then I think that should be that. And then maybe you can say it after you die. Otherwise, if there is a Fangu, you would be an easy target to jump when it is convenient for you. So I think if you are an outsider, you should keep it on the down low.
I nominate Varg.
Wow.
Steven has nominated Varg. State your case.
Well, I heard him what sounded like giving advice that would help the evil team. He said he wanted the demon to be able to kill the outsider in case it was a Fangu, which would grow the evil team. That sounds evil.
And your defense, Varg?
Well, I'm the good twin, so if you execute me, the game is over.
Are you the good twin? Who's the evil twin?
You.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is actually not true.
That sounds like something that the evil twin would say to
That's
try and get
so ridiculous.
That literally
Becky needs to
sounds
sit.
like the twin would say to get the good twin executed.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Thought I was sitting.
Varg, you have turned
Sorry.
this into a shit show.
What did you ask of me? What did
Okay.
you expect? This is what happens if you make Steven and me the twins.
Oh, so
Boy, somebody forgot to change the timing on that.
Boy.
I think we
That was
execute the
odd.
storyteller again.
Hey, what happened to I trust my neighbors, Kwame?
yeah, I was
What happened
gonna
to I trust my
say,
neighbors?
Hey, that's a high
That's
five,
weird.
Barg.
Oh, I should put my hand up too. Wow.
Should we have to kill for a Vortox anyway?
Perfect. Oh yeah, we do have to execute someone in case it's a vortex. That's
Yeah, I was
actually
gonna
a good
say,
point.
One
I'll
is not
nominate
enough.
myself.
Paul has nominated himself. State your case, and I guess your defense.
Human sacrifice just to feed the Vortox gods. So I'm cool with dying. My defense, I like living. Don't kill me. Oh no.
High five for that one.
Wow, up top.
Compelling. Whew, much faster.
just need 4, right?
Yep.
There could be a witch. That'd be
4
really funny.
is enough.
All right, I'm not gonna nominate because I'm
Paul is on the block. Are there any other nominations? Final call for nominations.
I would just like to announce my displeasure for Paul.
Ah.
Well, I was gonna snap nominate him because I thought that would be fun. I always think it's fun to get people
I'll
nominated.
nominate Lynn.
But
Kwame
he went and sacrificed
Lynn.
himself, which is a lot less funny.
Sorry.
State your case.
She's just on the other side of the table from me, so let's talk to Ned first day, who's not her neighbor. I'm not sure.
Lynn, your defense.
You've concluded I'm not the empath. Congratulations. Not a good kill.
All right. Countdown starting. Two is not enough. Are there any other nominations? Counting down. All right. With that being said, Paul has been executed and dies. And the game continues.
So here's the conundrum. Do I kill Lynn and bring her to the dark side? Or would that be risky because she's actually not an outsider? The only way she wouldn't have come out is if she was the saint or the drunk. If she was any other outsider, she definitely would have. Paul is probably an outsider. If I make Lynn evil, does that actually improve my game? I should probably kill Varg. No idea. Matthew. Matthew said bottom half. Did not say he was an outsider. Alright, I have made up my mind. I am killing Varg. Because if he does end up being an outsider and becomes the demon, it'd be hilarious for us to play the good twin, evil twin nonsense. That'd be very funny.
All right. What are we thinking?
I am going to tell you who and why.
Huh?
I'm going to kill Varg because if he does end up being an outsider, it'd be hilarious for us to be good twin, evil twin.
All right. Aiming for Varg. Got it marked.
However, I suppose, well, I would be dying, and that would make that claim odd. Anyway, whatever.
It would be pretty funny if there was somehow that you could both live and.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be hilarious. All right. Anyways.
I've just discovered a problem. Because he said he was the good twin. If I die at night, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I really ever think anything through. I don't think this is gonna, I don't know. I don't even know if I wanted to be an outsider.
All right. Looks like we got everybody back. And in the night, we learned that somebody went for a walk and then unfortunately fell into a pit of sporks and was found dead. That person was Varg.
Oh my god, I'm definitely. Why would the demon kill the good twin? That's bizarre.
Rooms are open. 4 minutes.
Hey,
We'll all
Paul, do you
talk at
want to
once.
talk?
Who wants to talk to me?
Me.
Yes.
Okay. My room?
Sure.
Slim Beans
Matthew.
when we talk.
Yeah, we could talk.
Yeah, sure. What room?
My room's good. I'm at the top.
The trick, Matthew, is to make sure that you always chat with an evil person each day.
That's not funny.
Huh. Nat, are you evil?
I'm muted first off. No, I'm not evil. Are you?
I need to talk to an evil person, apparently. Can I
Okay.
talk to you?
No.
All
at all.
right. All right. Steven,
I'll
this isn't
be
working.
negatory. Ask Paul. Oh no, he's dead. That's right.
He's dead. If he's evil, well, he already knows my role. I should be dead.
So I watch YouTube videos during the nights when we play Blood on the Clocktower. I watched a very stupid news story about a rapper that apparently had a diamond implanted in his forehead that was worth $24 million, and he stage dived, and he was upset that somebody had taken his diamond out of his forehead. It's like, dude,
No shit.
maybe when you're stage diving, don't wear your $24 million jewelry.
No. You should put one on your forehead to make it more pleasing to the eye.
Yeah, as that's all I show you. Well, if you want to watch me eat, that's fine.
No, thanks. No, thanks.
All right.
Anyway, I now regret saying that about chatting with evil people because now we'll just have a standoff.
Well, I'll chat with you because I know you're evil. You're always evil. Well, not always, but a lot.
I'm not always evil. I always play for evil.
Yeah, even when you're good.
Let's see. There's the long chats in here.
Yep. So nobody else wanted to talk to you, Paul?
No. No one wants to talk to me.
Lord.
My room.
You just
Are you-
appear and say my room.
You win. Yeah, my room.
What the
Who's
hell's
she talking
happening?
to?
What the hell's happening?
Hmm.
Maybe she's talking to Matt. Maybe she came back to tell him to go to her room.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Likely evil plagues.
I'm gonna go to her room.
You are? Were you invited? May have been. It's hard to say.
All right, Steven, you want to talk? Got a minute.
Sure.
I'll go to your room.
Sounds good.
So you're the evil twin, right?
No, I don't know what that was about.
Oh yeah.
I was talking to Matthew and he said twins. However, he was just basically repeating bottom half because I had said bottom half and then he was like twins to you, and Varg took that up to say that he was the twins, but then he died, so it's very odd.
So what's your role?
I suppose I'll share with you since obviously you got yourself killed on day one. I am the mayor. I don't want to share that too widely, obviously.
Okay, I'll keep that to myself.
What are you? Were you an outsider?
I was an outsider.
That's the only way that that play made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Care to share which one? Did everyone get their
Alright.
chat in with an evil person?
I want to talk to Paul. Do we have time?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have time. All right, whatever.
Nominations are open. I'm not going to push, so you guys have time to talk before you want to nominate if you would like.
Maybe you got any info they want to share? Or...
Which minion do we think it is? I mean, obviously, I know which one it is.
Can somebody clarify if there really is twins, or
I don't think there is.
I don't know.
If there is, the good twin's dead. So
Yeah.
don't
Thank you
think
for
that's
confirming
true.
me. Thank you for confirming me as good, Guami.
well, you claimed it yourself, so
I
I'm
did. I am the
repeating
good
what I
one.
heard.
Yeah. Steven's always evil, so.
I don't think we have twins. Truthfully,
Ouch.
we have one half of a twin who's dead.
It's gonna be really cool to play a twin in this game. So.
Right.
Can
So
anyone?
if nobody is saying which one they think it is, then it's probably.
I think it's a Fangu.
You think it's Fangu? Okay.
You think the minion's a Fangu?
No, I think it's
That's a
demon.
brutally unfair game.
It's Fangu.
Because the demon would have to be awfully evil.
Huh.
If the minion is a demon.
So likely pit hag turning people into outsiders.
I haven't heard of, like, I haven't seen any evidence of a pit hag, an evil twin, a good twin, a Ceranovis, a witch, or nothing.
Yeah.
I have something to talk about. Can anybody guess what my background is inspired by?
You being the evil twin.
Yellowstone.
It's the smoke from hell because you work with the demon because you're the evil twin.
No, it's the vortex. The
Ah.
vortex. It looks like a bunch of smoke.
I think we may have a vortex. My hot take.
Second call for nominations.
I'll nominate Becky.
Lynn has nominated Becky. State your case.
There is information out there. She has a ping on her.
What does
and
this ping
I think
mean?
It's a thing that evil people say when they're trying to get good people killed.
Okay.
No. An
Lynn,
evil king.
So like one ping would be the fortune teller. If the fortune teller looked at you and was told that you were the demon, then they say that that's an evil ping.
Lynn, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
All right. Becky, your defense.
I'm not evil.
Succinct. All right. It's gonna go ahead and start the count.
I think there are better kills than Becky.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well,
I guess there
Irony
are.
of Towns in
I guess there is.
Jesus.
That's a lot
Welcome,
of.
welcome back,
Well,
Becky.
Yeah, you can join us amongst the dead. We're
You're
pretty
not the
cool.
saint, are you?
Huh.
All right.
Ooh.
5 is enough. And are there any other nominations?
I nominate Lynn. Can I?
Becky nominates Lynn.
So I'm the empath, and I had 2 as evil on my last turn. I had 1 the first term. Varg died, then I got a 2.
Lynn, your defense.
Not evil. And you're either drunk, poisoned, or you're evil.
All right. Gonna start the countdown.
I hate this game.
I
It's like
was gonna say I can't use my dead vote to try to save you on that one.
Is not enough. However, this is Blood on the Clocktower, so you're still playing Becky. So this is still a better game than most other games.
Most other games.
And nominations are still open, so there still is a shot that something could change. Are there any
Why
nominations?
did you not share that information yesterday?
why didn't because I didn't want to be killed last night. I wanted to get more information.
Final call for nominations.
If everything I know is what I know, I think it may be a Vortex, but I don't know.
All right. With that, the day is over. Becky has been executed and dies. And the game continues.
Ooh, shocker.
Rooms are open.
So my notes are hella sloppy, but I'm definitely hoping that there's a pit hag turning people into outsiders. However, I don't think that's true, and I believe we just lost our drunk, which means now it's a matter of navigating the game. I suppose if Guami was an outsider and it's just being cagey, it's definitely not a Vortox. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it sounded like the drunk just died.
I can't confirm nor deny that.
I'm not asking you to. I'll pick Guami.
All right, Guami is your pick.
I'm still waiting for the fun to happen. I was promised fun.
All right, good luck. All right, so you all awaken and decide to go for a walk. On that walk, you find what looks like some earth covering a big mound. At the very edge of that mound, you see one lone spork, and it is a purple spork. And Guami is dead. And 3 minutes. Rooms are open.
Can we talk?
Yep.
My room?
Paul, can we chat?
All right.
Sure.
Awesome.
I think I've narrowed it down to one side of the table.
Oh,
Because the other,
Yeah.
side,
I was the empath.
the other side's all dead.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Do you want to talk?
Sure.
I haven't talked to anybody but Jen. I mean, not Jen.
Yeah.
Lynn.
Pretty sure.
This is.
Just such a base. Vortex, right?
I am the Fangu.
Are you?
Are you the pig?
No, I'm not.
What are you?
I'm the witch.
Oh,
I'm trying to get people killed by voting and nobody's cooperating.
so who's which today?
Lynn.
Oh, good, not Guami.
Yeah. Kwame was yesterday.
Well, if somebody nominates today, then they'll have to win today. That would be good.
Okay. Yeah, cool. All right.
And I
What were the
believe
bluff
the
rolls?
outsiders were Paul and Becky. They were Slayer, Undertaker, and Mayor. I am going with Mayor.
Oh, shit. I did too.
You're saying you're the Mayor?
Well, see, I didn't know the bluff rolls. I just
That's
picked
fine.
one.
Well, here's my thing. Is I'm gonna try to say that I'm the Mayor that didn't work because either you or Matthew's the Nodashi.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
If I find an outsider,
Yeah.
that was my plan.
Yeah. Pin it on me. That's fine.
Say you're the Slayer.
Okay. All right.
Bottom half. Stephen said he was bottom half.
Becky, do you want to talk
Really
for a
hard.
second?
It's really hard to learn to play this game when I keep dying in the beginning. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my room because it's higher up. 3 from the bottom.
Okay.
Happened to me yesterday.
Well, I just thought I'd share with you one thing, which is that you're probably the drunk.
Why?
Well, because Empath 2 is crazy. And Varg died in the night, so if he was evil, that's super weird. And
then it would be Len and Guami.
well, your information would be Varg and Lynn, because you're sitting between them.
Varg died.
I thought you said you get
I
information night 0.
And I asked Jen specifically, and he said there are certain orders where you would have gotten different information. So when
Oh, that's not it.
Sorry, the night went quick.
So Jen, I have a clarification question.
Go ahead.
Hypothetically, if Varg died before I got my information, if I were an empath, I could potentially get a 2, correct? That I would see not Varg, but the person next to him.
You act after all demons.
Okay.
But you do get information on night 0, so you got a 2 on night 0, right?
I got a 1 on night 0 and a 2 on the other night.
Okay.
The night Varg died.
All right.
There's no
So
poison there.
Can
No.
can someone tell
So
me
heads
if
up,
there is
nominations are open, but go ahead and take your time with your talking.
Oh,
if there really is a twin, you should.
Well, I'm not the real twin. I was just lying, so I would die early on.
Is there a twin in play? I haven't, I don't know what the heck Minion is in play.
how many outsiders have we heard of?
I haven't heard of any.
I haven't either.
I assume Paul was because he just killed himself day 1, but I don't know for sure. No one's
Maybe.
volunteering anything.
Well, there's only one it can't be, so it has to be one of the other 2.
It can't be. It can't be the twin, apparently.
So,
has anyone gotten pit hagged into? I guess you wouldn't be able to say it if you were, because probably the first outsider that they'd try to make would be the drunk. You probably wouldn't know, and maybe they make a saint. I don't know. What do we think our odds are that Guami was evil, and was specifically the Fangu?
Oh, that's a good point.
Possibility, but not necessarily true. Varg, what were you?
Should I just say it? Yeah, I'll say
Right.
it. Sure. I was the chef.
Oh,
I'm very happy that I died at night.
If I was the Fangu, why would I be asking for outsiders? I'd keep that quiet if I passed as a Fangu.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe you're asking for outsiders because I don't know. You
Are you holding
I'm
the
trying to
Well,
figure
whoever
out
you pass to would never say
You've already
they
passed.
were.
It doesn't matter what you say about there being
because
outsiders.
there cannot be poison, right?
Oh,
unless
there's a
Nodashi.
Nodashi poison.
So if there's a
or toss,
Nodashi,
The leech.
or drunk. Those
if
are
there's a
three.
Nodashi, and somehow it's affecting Becky, that would mean Lynn would be a drunk, and Matthew would be the Nodashi. That's a possibility.
I
I can
don't.
call for nominations.
That's a possibility.
So are we
I
going
don't
to
think-
execute today, or are we going to test the board
If there's a
talks?
good twin, evil twin, we probably should, but no one's like.
I don't think there is,
I think
because
someone
Bard
would've
was
really
just
come out.
messing.
I was memeing. I would have thought that real twins would have come out and said no. Mark is lying.
You're the mutant now?
No, there's no mutant in the script.
No mutant in the script.
What is happening?
I thought you said.
Anyway, anyway,
What the hell?
I don't think that Lynn could be the Nodachi.
Do we still
she
think
could
it's a
be-
Vortex?
It's possible.
I was
Why
never the
can't-
one saying that, but I heard other people saying it.
Why can't Lynn be the Nodashi?
Just because of the way that Becky and my information fell.
Yeah, I believe that based on what I have, I believe it's not the Nodashi.
So
Which is
Vortox.
Nodashi.
No. Yeah.
Varg, are you? I think it's probably best to do this. Are you gonna just hold on to your information until next day?
Yes.
That's the thing. If it's a Vortex, there is no next day. So
Mm.
We
Yes, there
execute a
is.
dead body. We can
We have
execute a
dead bodies.
that's true.
I would rather not kill.
Final call for nominations.
I'll nominate Paul.
Lynn nominates Paul and dies.
Oh,
Yes, we know which minion it is.
fuck.
And it's final three.
Hey.
Hey.
And I believe we still state a case.
Yep.
So Lynn, go ahead and state your
don't-
case.
Don't execute Paul. Thank you.
No,
All
Fuck.
right, Paul, your defense.
Son of a bitch.
I'm the Zombool. It might be good to double tap me at this point. So- no, don't kill me. It's a bad move. So.
Alright.
It's gonna be Big Mortis.
Do we just go to sleep?
We could.
No.
Yeah, you can't.
Three.
Yeah, we can.
How can we go to sleep?
No.
9 to 3?
I'm the mayor.
Oh, you're the mayor. Okay, I don't know if I believe that.
I did
All
tell
right,
Paul that.
0 is not enough.
All right.
Final call for
Since,
nominations.
since it's final three now,
Yeah, can we do a roll call?
can we do a roll? Why are you counting down from 10? It's final three.
Okay, go
No
for
one
it.
is on the block at final three. We're gonna flush.
Varg, you are so awful.
Me?
Calm
No.
down, it's all right.
Final
we gonna
three.
do this roll
Last
call or
day of the
not?
game.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm at the top. Okay. I was the fortune teller. First night I got Paul and Varg, yes. Night 2 I got Steve and Becky, yes. Last night I checked myself with Matthew and got a no.
Yeah, I might as well go in there. I'm soldier.
Ugh,
I'm the mayor.
no, you're not.
Ed?
Well, he could be. I'm really not the mayor. I'm the slayer. I didn't want to die at night. So I can use my slayer shot on Steven.
I mean, yeah, if he doesn't die, then I mean, assuming that you're not the minion, which you might be. I don't like that face. That's the
No.
minion face. That's the face.
Not a
of
minion face. No, it's not.
Minion.
Nice.
No, oh,
Sorry, I interrupted us. My bad.
I was a recluse.
I was the monk.
I am the chef.
What's your number now, Varg?
2.
Two.
Exactly.
Okay, so Paul and Ned and Steven are
two
okay.
pairs. Two pairs.
That's
what
my
you got?
info. That's what I thought there was in Warthog the longest time.
Oh, well then that can't be right.
Yeah, it's Vortex,
But it
therefore.
could be right is the issue.
It's a
Reason
Right.
vortex.
How can there be two pairs if there are only two evil?
Because we have a
Exactly.
recluse in play. If Paul
Yeah.
is the recluse and either both of his neighbors are evil or his two neighbors going in any direction are evil, so theoretically, just
Oh,
going off my information, Paul,
Gotcha.
Ned, and Steven could be the evil team, but that's just based on my information. I would rather
Sure.
listen to anyone else's because I don't know.
Okay, do we think it's vortex or
Yes.
not?
Oh, he's done.
Okay.
No, do we?
If Becky's information doesn't make sense and Lynn's information doesn't make sense, yeah.
Well, Kwame, who did you protect?
I've been protecting Lynn.
Okay, okay, so if Lynn got executed, then would have been, or not executed, if she got killed by the demon, we would have known you
All right,
malfunction.
I'm pressing for a nomination. Final
Shit.
call for
Someone
nomination.
good nominate somebody?
Did
Do
Ned,
a
do you wanna
slow 10, yeah.
Wait, Ned, do you want
freak
to
out.
shoot before we nominate
Yeah.
anyone?
who you want me to shoot? I was gonna
Steven.
shoot Steve. I
Steven
should
and Ned.
Slayer shot on Steven.
Ned claims Slayer. Aims his weapon. What kind of weapon would you like, Ned?
Nail gun.
A nail gun.
Oh my god.
Straight at Steven's head. What he doesn't know is that there's a spork in it. And he takes a shot, and nothing happens.
What is this? What is this spork stuff?
So wait, Lynn, who is your no ping if we're doing a
My no
vortex?
ping, my no ping was on myself and Matthew.
I'm interested in that. If
Yeah,
it
so-
works out.
Yeah.
So in a vortex game, it's probably, assuming Lynn's information is true, then it's
7.
Matthew.
I think that's possible.
And then the mayor win is out of the question because it wouldn't malfunction in a vortex game. So.
No, it
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
Information's bad.
Yeah.
okay.
If
But we
It's
know
Vortex.
that there is a witch alive because Lynn
wait,
died.
pause the countdown, Jen. Question: If it's a Vortex and Mayor, and we don't execute, which ability goes off? Right, because Vortex says you got to kill every day. Right, Vortex says each day if no one is executed, evil wins.
That
Mayor
is a fair
says,
question.
It is a fair
If-
question.
I would
no
imagine Mayor
execution,
would go
but-
off first because otherwise that's a really bad ability. But I guess
Awesome.
it's only one combination.
Because if Vortex goes off, then we literally just don't have a Mayor win, and Steven has no ability except to bounce kills occasionally.
Well,
If you
is there-
only 3 players live and no
Right.
execution occurs, your team wins. If you die at night, another player might die instead. And then Vortex each night, choose a player, they die. Townsfolk ability, yield false info each day. If no one is executed, evil wins.
I'm gonna
But
hop
in
on the
case of a
discard.
tie, it's good.
Matthew, what did you say you were?
Soldier.
Soldier.
I
Oh,
would
yeah,
probably go with the mayor over.
Good does win ties is a rule in the rule book, so probably that's how that would rule because with the evil and good would both win, and that would be a tie, and then good would win.
It would
Okay.
help if there was a night order for where mayor lies, but
The
I would
problem is
probably
there's
go. I would
literally
roll in
2
mayor's.
evil alive.
That
There's
was the
literally
case.
2 evil alive. And I don't trust Steven worth beans.
All right.
I would vote for Matthew if I'm using my
Fine.
dead vote.
Same.
Someone, is there anybody good left that wants to nominate?
There's one good person left. You know who you are.
I'll nominate Matthew.
Ned nominates Matthew. State your case.
Uh,
If you
Lynn's
need,
Lynn's
if you need to
information
kill
has been
somebody,
wrong.
I am.
Wrong.
Matthew, hang on a second. You'll have your defense as soon as Ned has his case. Okay.
Sorry.
If we're believing that Becky's information has been wrong, Lynn's information has been wrong, then the vortex means that the no from Lynn and Matthew is actually yes, and all the previous yeses are no's. So there you go.
All right, Matthew, your defense.
All I say is I'm a soldier. I am a safe bet to kill if you need somebody to kill, but otherwise, just do what you think's right.
All right.
Safe bet to kill. We'll lose the game if you're actually good. That doesn't make any sense. I'm good with 4.
Yeah.
Mark. 3 votes were used for dead votes. Both Varg, Kwame, and Paul all used their dead vote. That is a mark for execution. Are there any other nominations?
God, I think Steven's just evil at this point. I really do. I do think he witched me. If anybody would witch me, it'd be him.
Well, that aside, oh my goodness, it's the countdown already.
Shit, and I don't even normally nominate either.
Extremely.
What the hell?
Well, unfortunately, there's only 2 people who can nominate.
You want to nominate anybody, Matthew?
Oh, I'll nominate Steven just to keep the time alive.
All right, Matthew nominates Stephen. State your case.
It's basically it's just to keep. I'll be honest. It was because Lynn got me. Oh God, I'm stuttering. I'm sorry.
You're good. Take your time.
Oh God, I'm sorry. My anxiety gets me best bear of me sometimes.
No worries.
So
I feel your pain. I know.
yeah, I know. So, and just to say, I did this because on Lynn's advice there, I had to start it up. I don't have any real things except to say I had Steven's information. He told me he was bottom half, and I tend to believe him. But whatever.
All right, Stephen, your defense.
So I am the mayor. The only question I had, and it was really flummoxing me that we were getting a countdown there, was if the demon is the Nodashi, then I won't have an ability. However, killing me definitely won't help, so there's that. I can still nominate. I don't even know who is left to nominate. I think it's just Ned. So I don't know. I don't know if it's best to, like, it's 75% chance that we'll win, because basically if it's not Nodashi, then we'll win if there's no execution, or we could go for killing Ned, basically at this point.
All right, we'll start the countdown.
You could also nominate me if you want. I haven't been nominated yet today.
That's weird.
Man, Ned, I think you're trying. I think you and Steven are probably the evil team.
All right, Stephen, you are the only person who can nominate. Would you like to nominate?
I think the odds are that we'll do better off just going with the mayor. So I will nominate Ned, and I will leave it up to the town, whether or not they want to tie it or kill.
Stephen nominates Ned. I assume that's your case, but if you want to do more, you are welcome to.
Well, I can't figure out. I mean, I could have nominated Guami and said let's get 4, but that's silly because then that's literally the end. So I think it's best to not kill.
All right. Ned, your defense.
I think we have it wrapped up with Matthew, to tell you the truth.
All right. Countdown starting. All right, and with that, the day is over, and Matthew has been executed. The game is over. And there is a winning team. And that winning team is Steven's team.
Oh, fuck. God
Really?
damn it, you lost.
Steven's team is the evil team.
Yeah, I figured.
And his minion
It's Ned.
was Ned.
Yeah.
Oh,
I brought this possibility up, but I wasn't
Yeah.
sure of it.
Yeah. I thought
Um,
once when you were trying to push me, it made sense
Wow.
because I'm the only one who could be not killed at night.
so I'm just going to go over the game really quickly. The the setup was fairly intricate. To make it look like a Vortox or Nodashi game, I really wanted to lean towards a Vortox game, and I think that did kind of become very successful. I don't think that even Steven and Ned could tell that that's what was happening because they weren't in the conversations that were happening. However, I'm going to start at the top. Lynn was the fortune teller. She got correct information on all of her pings. She chose Varg and Paul and got a yes due to the recluse and the red herring. Both of those were actually in that, so got a yes. Then chose Steven and Becky, and because Steven is the demon, got a yes. And then chose herself and Matt, and because neither of them are the demon or red herrings or the recluse, got a no. Matthew was the soldier and could not die at night, but was never targeted. Steven was the Fangu, who unfortunately lost his power to pass fairly quickly due to the town killing both Paul and Becky. So, ironically, while it's not fun to die, both of them dying actually would have helped town if we could figure out what we were dealing with.
I did
Ned
tell
was the
Becky, I
witch.
said, I think you're better off having died. Because otherwise I was going to make you become the demon.
Ned was the witch who did choose Varg, Night Zero, which is a
Knew
pretty
it.
safe bet,
Yeah, knew
honestly, but did not pay off.
Knew it. I said that. I said, what if it's a witch? Ooh.
And it seems as
And
though
then-
my trend of going into the room with the evil demon on night one continues.
And then to continue that on, also chose Guami since Guami had nominated the day previous, but that did not pay off either. But then chose Lynn, and that obviously did pay off.
Well, it also helped that it was the final four, and if she nominated, suddenly it was the final three.
Yes. Paul was the recluse, as he said, and that will come into play momentarily. Guami was the monk who did, as he said, protect Lynn. However, he was targeted by the demon, so that would not have applied, but it didn't matter because Lynn was never targeted by the demon. Varg was the chef who got good information of two because Fangu, Witch, and Recluse are all in a row. Becky was the drunk empath and got a 1. And then I was going to probably continue with the 1 unless it got pretty bad, but I only got one more turn to give her any information, and I figured 2 will make information look weird, especially if Becky and Var get together, which that conversation exactly happened the way I thought it would, which is that it started to look like either Nodashi or Vortox, and then that's pretty much her game.
Quick question about that. I was gonna say, in a Vortex game, would I be read as still evil to the fortune teller?
To the fortune teller, everything would be reversed. So you and the red herring and the demon would all be no's if they were included, and if it was and none of those things were involved, they would be yeses, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
That's not completely true, because technically the recluse says you might register as
right.
Yeah,
so
true.
Technically, you can register as anything, and therefore any information that the fortune teller would get off the recluse could be meaningless.
Either way,
the storyteller could say the recluse is registering as good, so no, but then yes, or they're registering as the demon, so yes, and then no.
In the specific situation that we were in, if there was a Vortox in play, because Varg was the red herring, it would have been a no because of that specifically anyway. So regardless of whether or not you were in the ping, it would have been a no, I believe.
Okay. That was interesting.
It was interesting to watch. I did think that I think at one point in the conversation Varg was going towards Stephen and Ned. I think Lynn even said Stephen and Ned multiple times in conversations, and then at the end even said Stephen and Ned. But I do think that the overwhelming thought of a Vortox kind of switched things.
I haven't thought it was a Vortox because I had talked to Steven until like day 3 or something, and I was like, "Are you the Vortox?" He's like, "No." I was like, so I was flummoxed too.
I think the witch kill kind of put us in an awkward spot on that. So
I do also think that the lack of a minion is a very hard thing to get over when you're good. If you can't figure out what minion you're dealing with as well as what demon you're dealing with, that makes it very rough to try to figure out what's going on.
Varg helps with.
Well, anyway, win's a win. I do feel bad for Matthew, who apparently has anxiety. But it worked out really well that nobody knew who the minion was. They literally didn't even know it was an evil twin game. And then it would have been a really odd game. Or Sarah, it would have really, like, it had to be a witch game. But they didn't figure that out, and there wasn't a witch kill. And then on 4, like, if they had known it was a witch game, it worked out perfectly, because Lynn literally was like, I'll just do this absolutely meaningless thing. I will nominate a dead body. And then she died. And then we were suddenly at the final 3 with 2 evil people and an inexperienced player. And that was a very good thing. And Matthew did nominate well. However, his accusation was very lackluster. He basically said, please don't go for Steven, which is really a bad thing to say when you have 4 votes on you and you know you're good. But such is life. So it wasn't the worst game ever. Another demon win. I am stacking them up, which I think is pretty good. Thanks for watching. Until next time.